Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Medieval Total War 2. This is episode 4 now, I think we're on. We're actually making more progress than I expected. So, if you remember last time, we finished off capturing Bruges in the Low Countries and sort of securing our frontier and building up our new army in Caen. We also managed to capture Inverness from the rebels, and we are starting to plan our invasion of Dublin to just eliminate the Scottish entirely. Since the Scottish now live in Ireland, rather confusingly. So our army is about ready to leave from Dublin, to be honest.
Come on, hail my king!
So let's just basically get everyone I'm going to take on board.
My lord.
We'll take a fair few people, we don't want to be
Yes.
undermanned. Can I get around the north of that map?
Sail.
I can indeed.
We'll drop anchor until
cool.
morning, sire.
Okay, so we're just going to go around here, and then next turn we can go to war with the Scottish.
My men have no orders to engage your forces.
So we'll recruit 2 more people there in Edinburgh, since they're free with the upkeep, because it's got a wall. I'm allies with Milan. Oh yes, that happened last turn as well. What have we built? A lot of stuff got built last turn. So let's go through and update everywhere. So London got rebuilt to a larger city, so we can now build a shipwright, which is probably what we're going to do first, because that will allow us to build hulks, which is kind of cool. And then we've got city watch, that sort of thing, mining networks, all that sort of thing, which we can be upgraded. So Bruges, what are we going to build at Bruges? It's the most important. Town hall. We've got to be a bit careful about public order with some of these cities when they start to get big. So I think that starts to become a problem. Carnarvon. Garrison quarters seems a suitable building. Friends, let's have some light mail. Make sure that increases the defence of the defending units by equipping them with mail. Brothel. Every city needs a brothel. Okay, I think is that everywhere. Yes, good. I can't remember if we skipped turn or not. No, we didn't since the last game. So we need to do that. We can now recruit another unit in London actually as well, since that's now got a stone wall that enables 4 units of free upkeep, which it does. Cool.
Yes.
We'll send our priest to wander around converting people. I think that is it for this turn. So next turn, let's see how we get on. I'll start my stopwatch so I know how long this episode's going to run for. I'm trying just to keep them roughly around the half-an-hour mark. So they've got a bit of an army leaving from Dublin. They seem to still be the only people who have joined this crusade. We can build a Theologian's Guild in London. Okay. Making the wind work. Okay, they've invented a windmill. New mission: recruit a priest in Caen. Oh, it's a pain, but we'll do it. Mission failed. I did join your heir must join the crusade. I didn't know my heir had to join the crusade specifically.
Aye, sire.
I'm setting family members. What more do you want from me?
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Seems a bit harsh, and now the Pope probably hates me even
No
more.
more wind today, sire.
That's little good to say. Oh, he really hates Venice, though. The Papal States don't like me. We've dealt with various oh no, we haven't dealt with constructions, have we? Let's just flip through everywhere. Edinburgh can have... What we're going to build at Edinburgh? Council chambers, public health and law, seems good. Some communal farming. And roads, maybe? So it gets to the next castle level quicker. Okay, cool. So all that done. Make sure we've not got any road recruitment going on, which it doesn't look like we have. And let's move our naval army a bit closer to Dublin.
A fine
Cool,
day
looking
to
good.
sail.
There's being upgraded, which is fine. And Edinburgh's manned. So everywhere's looking pretty good, I think. York, I guess, now it's got that wall, can have 2 free units, so we might as well just have 2 units of town militia and then get rid of these Welsh spearmen. It's going to be cheaper in the long run. Okay, we'll continue to grow our army there. But really we want some more generals. Most of our generals are on board the boat with old Admiral Rogers. I don't think we've got any generals at all in France, which is kind of a pain. Okay, next turn. So we want to try and get some more generals. After these guys have defeated Dublin, they'll move over to Caen, and then we can maybe go to war with the French, maybe. Oh, that's Scotland. Take settlement Antwerp. Yeah, I would like to take Antwerp. Since they're a rebel faction. The Pope should like me slightly more for doing that. He just has no like for me no matter what I do. Oh, we're the most advanced faction in the realm. Construction report. Okay, a lot of things got built, so let's start going through them. Should we have a port at Nottingham? Bruges. We have a port, 'cause I guess it's quite a trading city. Let's build random things over at Carnarvon. We'll start to do the same here, since I still can't really recruit anything useful to defend it. Can only build one thing at York. Okay, that's everything else built up.
Ships ready. Yes, sir. Full sails.
Can the army get out?
An order, sire.
Yes, my lord.
Doesn't
Engaging
look
the
like we can
enemy
actually get out this turn. At the end of the next turn,
I
we'll
look
get out
forward
and
to
lay siege to Dublin. And hopefully we
God's
won't get
servant.
excommunicated for it.
In God's
But maybe we will. So the Crusading army have I moved that this turn?
Fleet
No,
ready,
I haven't.
sire. A fine day to sail.
So then hopefully
These ships cannot go
probably
there.
2 more turns on our land. I think there's another set. I think
We'll drop
Alexandria is
anchor
probably up
until
here
morning,
somewhere.
sire.
So we may have some possible opposition to
Aye,
contend
sire.
with. But next turn. Hopefully the Pope will like us if we complete his crusade. Hopefully this crusade is not going to end at some point soon. And can be considered failed after all my bloody effort to get here. That's what I can imagine happening. Okay, diplomatic information. Nothing important. We've completed some town militia at York, which we know about. Now we can recruit, disband. Construction report: London, Rennes, and Inverness. London. Probably build the mining network. Rennes. And what are we going to build here? Town hall. Keep public order in check and public health. And Inverness will continue to build up the military buildings there. New family member. A baby has been born, which is always a good thing. But nothing else. We've got no other generals have appeared or anything like that. It's not really of use to me.
Fleet
So
ready,
here
sire.
I want to get the army
Command
ashore.
me, sire. Orders.
I want to attack Dublin.
All ashore! Now, you dogs!
So we'll build
Yes,
3
sir.
rams.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
We
There
should be
will
able to
be no
defeat these
dishonour
guys without too
dying
much
of
trouble,
one
I reckon.
man's win.
Yeah, that'll be easy to kill. We don't need to recruit any mercenaries for that one.
Ships
And then our
ready.
army can transport all back to London. Oh no, to Caen. So we can then launch our crusade against the French, or at least against Antwerp at the very least. Okay, cool. We've moved this turn?
Aye,
No.
sire.
Do we land? No, we'll just go
A fine day to
further
sail.
this way. And then probably put a shore over here or something next turn. Okay. I think that is about everything this turn. So, next turn. Hopefully we're not going to get the do not attack the Scottish thing from the Pope, which is what I fear, because then I'm going to have to get excommunicated to achieve what I want to. Okay, cool. War declared. Hungary and Venice, not relevant. People being retrained, I don't mind about that. Well, a lot of buildings built, so let's go through the buildings quickly. Bruges, 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 Bruges. Grain exchange. That port seems to have produced quite a bit of income, so they're worth building, it seems. Caen, Rennes, Inverness, Edinburgh. I don't know what I'm going to build over here. Just do some farming. Can never go too wrong with that. More farming at Caen. Nothing that can be built at York. Nottingham, it's pretty much fully built as well, really. So we're building up all our cities almost full until they can reach like the population to get the next upgrades. Okay, and everywhere else has been done.
My
So
king.
let's just invade.
They'll wish they'd never been born,
Dublin.
sire.
Oh, this is definitely going to be one to fight on the map.
There'll
I
be
think
no
we should be able to beat
escaping
this
us now.
because we've got obviously
Attack!
2 enemy generals to face up against, but I'm not too worried about that. I think that's going to be okay for us. Let's get our troops into combat. Yeah, I'm happy with that battle
The
now.
enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
I don't know why they always put things like the archer militia on the.
Drop the ram! Drop the ram! Archers! Archers!
close those guys up. Oh, we've got 2 generals as well. All our units have got some sort of probably not mail, but they've all got like gambesons on. So we'll array these guys as our main sort of assaulting force. Okay, so let's get these guys moving on a little bit of fast forward. We'll move up the archers actually, probably to bring down a bit of fire against the enemy. Okay, let's get everyone moving in. These billmen look pretty cool. I always think they look really cool, the billmen. Actually look quite professional, don't they? Even though they've only got like the first armour upgrade, they actually look like they're quite well equipped. Okay, so wait for these guys to batter the gate down, and then we'll go and kill the... Oh, of course we've got enemy reinforcements to contend with, possibly, as well.
The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defences fall.
We'll bring up our mailed knights. I don't really want my generals to get killed, so I've got to be a bit careful about them. These gates are going to go in next one.
The battering ram has done its work.
Through.
Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Should be able to get the bowmen through as well. Should get the capture
Our soldiers
gatehouse.
have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Where are you guys going? Cluster up with these guys. I suppose you can actually attack these enemy generals from here. Can you fire up and over? Well, a few of you can. Kind of not like the whole unit. Form up neatly. Well, these spearmen should be fairly effective actually just against these guys. So maybe just attack. Let's just go for it. Sod it. Stop firing. Come on, can you all charge, not just a handful of you, please? And we'll hit them on the general end as well, which is good. We'll take quite a few casualties doing this, I suspect, but I think it's probably for the... Oh, what on earth happened there? Where did they come from? Damn my inattentiveness. I didn't realise they'd got behind us. Okay. It's kind of unexpected. Okay, let's try and at least flank this guy. Hopefully our general's not going to get killed. We don't want to lose any more generals. We can't really afford to. Try and get those guys to keep the pressure up on them. I thought I told you to stop firing. That's how our spearmen getting on. We're taking quite a lot of casualties actually, and not achieving all that much damage against these guys.
Very much in our favour. If we remain true and
slowly
steadfast,
killing a few,
victory will be ours.
Should get there eventually. Okay, looks like we've lost touch with those French, so we'll bring our generals back round. Largely kill that guy. Let's form up here. He doesn't look like he's going to come back round.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
What are the enemy coming in with? Town militia. Okay, let's get these billmen round. We are slowly killing this general's bodyguard. I know he's going down pretty quickly. I think we're going to bring up the levy spearmen as well, since since they're about to get charged by enemy cavalry. Did quite a lot of damage, but hopefully these guys won't actually rout and we can finish them off.
Our men no longer. The enemy king is good tidings.
Good.
The enemy general lies dead.
I think we've killed the general and the king. Okay, they've both died pretty much simultaneously. So these billmen should be quite effective against the town militia. Well, that is my belief. Oh, I'll kill him. Oh, wow, he went flying. Okay, so we should be able to win that one. We should cut down those town militia without much trouble. And now with the enemy king dead as well and everything like that, we should be able to start to apply increasing pressure on them. Do these guys win this fight? Looks like it. Cool. Let's get in. Okay, that's the enemy general unit completely dead. So let's bring in the mailed knights. We don't want to engage our generals if we can anymore, because after losing that general in the last battle, it's kind of annoying. And we've not got that many generals in the campaign map, so I don't want them to die in battle for no reason. So our billmen are doing an excellent job. We've not actually lost a single billman yet, I don't think. Absolutely slaughtering these spearmen. So we're going to bring our our mailed knights around the back of the battle, and sort of outflank them a bit. Get a nice clean approach. No, go past, as you've been told. Oh no, not all of you. For God's sake. And then rear flank them. That's my plan. Is this a cunning plan or what? That was my hope anyway. Although obviously they're now fighting spearmen, so it may not actually go quite so well as I had intended. What is this over here? Some town militia. Let's bring my archers up. I'm going to leave those guys just fighting in the centre. I don't think it's anything to worry about really. I should be killing those guys off nicely.
Our men are in command of the city. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Let's see if we can do a bit of damage with some of our archers. A bit more direct fire this time. Given how many of them hit, we didn't actually do as much damage as I thought. We only killed 4 people. Alright, starting to do a bit of damage now. Okay, run away.
Behold how our cowardly
we
foe
won anyway because they routed.
It's time
Excellent.
to press. This
that
is
wasn't
a
too
clear
bad.
victory.
And Dublin is ours. Excellent. So that means we now own all the lands in the United Kingdom. So we've not really got to garrison any of these too strongly. And hopefully that is the Scottish faction completely eliminated.
Have a claymore for you here, Jimmy.
Faction destroyed Scotland. Yeah, the Scottish don't like me, but they're dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Your Highness.
While I've got units here, let's just
Sire.
kill that last rabble man. Cool. Okay. So let's quickly see Dublin's situation. It's got nothing here. It's just a very small town. So we'll recruit a few units. We'll probably leave a few garrisons here. Then next turn,
Ready, sire.
trait, and deter report. And then we'll move the army from here back down to Caen, and from there we can maybe consider taking Antwerp or going to war with the French, who don't really like me very much. Okay, that's cool. Looking good. These guys are all being retrained. Now they've got the blacksmith they got built in Rennes. So we are looking good. Did we move our crusading army this turn?
Aye,
No.
sire.
Let's go ashore then.
Sir, we are leaving the ships. Orders.
Okay, so we can literally
To battle it is then, sire.
actually declare war now.
Laying siege, noble sire. We shall prevail in this siege, sire. By
2
your
rounds.
will, sire, we shall engage.
Fuckload of
We
ladders.
shall prevail in this siege, sire.
Okay. So next turn we are going to be able to take Cairo and fulfill our
Leave these lands, infidel, or I shall
crusade
remove
objective.
you.
Okay, that's nice. I'm pleased with that. I've got a large stone wall. Ooh, we want to be able to take this without causing too much damage, I think, to the city.
Fleet ready,
Might
sire.
as well blockade those docks, haven't we?
We have their port blockaded,
Good,
sire.
good. It's looking pretty nice now. I'm pretty happy with that. Nothing else really to be built there. Okay, next turn then, I think. We've not got any more generals lying around anywhere, have we? Okay. Next turn. Oh, the French are now freely wandering into my territory. Looks like Rennes could be becoming a bit threatened if we're not careful. Maybe recruit another 1 or 2 units there. Ooh, Yes, definitely think about recruiting a couple of units there. We should be able to take Cairo next turn though without trouble. There's only one unit there, there's no point fighting that battle. Ambrose of West Derby. That is a very specific place. I almost don't want to recruit him because he's from West Derby. Is that wrong? I'll go on. You're loyal, so that's the main thing. Aleppo has an earthquake. Okay. Oh, William the Conqueror is dead. That's a shame. Make sure we turn that auto recruitment off. Let's get this army moving. We'll have everyone out of here.
Hail my king. Orders. My
Let's
lord.
just sort a few units out.
Orders.
Group a few units together again.
Sire, my lord. Orders. My king. Hail my king. Sire. Sire.
You.
Orders.
You're all going to get on the boat.
Marching, sire.
The main thing I want for generals, to be honest.
Full sails.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud. I look forward to fighting you, noble enemy.
I think this is some of the
There will
Scottish
be
people
no
who were threatening and
dishonour
calm but are
dying
now
upon my
rebels. We'll recruit a couple more units there because I'm a bit worried about the possibility of French incursion. We'll recruit a couple more spearmen out of Calm. I think seems wise. And then let's just quickly go through and make sure all the auto recruitments are turned off as we go through the towns. What are we going to build here? Port, maybe? What could be built in Rennes? Brothel, maybe? Inverness. We'll have a drill square. Looking good, looking like everywhere else has got something being built. Okay, good. So, Cardinal promoted. Venice is no longer excommunicated. We've trained some town militia. We've done all our construction for the turn. King Rufus is obviously now the faction leader, which is obviously understandable. Let's take Cairo.
My king. As you will, my
We
king.
need to fight that. We only lost 6 men by doing it like that. Okay, so we fulfilled our crusade objective. That I didn't think that was actually going to happen at some point.
Triumphed. God be praised. He has granted us victory.
I think we've got to sack the settlement because the main problem we're going to have is public order. So, wow, we got a lot of trait increases for that. So, successful crusade. We've got money and 19 units get an experience bonus, which is good. So first things, let's get those things repaired. Oh, we can actually have ballista towers straight from the off. Yes, please. We'll certainly have that. So trait increases we get Templar Knight. Henry the Crusader. Oh god, he got a lot of experience increases. Oh god, the Covenant. Okay. Yeah, so all our units got a bit of experience bonus, which is nice. And we'll get all our Crusader sergeants back. Obviously, that's increased our upkeep somewhat. Now having to maintain the city. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. We can knock the tax rate up a little bit actually. While we're here. And it keeps the population going. It's one city I don't want to grow too quickly because it almost certainly will have public order issues. We'll have to start working on doing all the public order buildings sort of ASAP, I think. Okay, so that's looking good. So we've got Henry the Crusader. That's cool.
Ships ready.
We probably could do with taking Alexandria as well, really, since that's going to be a bit of a pain city to hold. So we're looking good. I'm pleased with that. We're now in some area in the Middle East. Can we move this guy anymore? Nope, that's next turn.
Gods.
There's our priest around.
Yes, Your Highness.
Hey, I think we're looking good. Next turn. Still got to be careful about these French armies. Make sure they don't attack us, because I think that could be a bit of a possibility. Yeah, they're going. Okay, we're in at war with France then. Okay, that's a bit of a pain. Whether they're going to lay siege or assault.
The enemy
lay
has
siege.
surrounded us. We are besieged.
Yeah, okay. A Master Thieves Guild in Cairo. Oh, okay, seems kind of useful, I suppose. It increases our spy recruitment ability, I think. So our money is still looking reasonable, which is
God's
fine.
servant. On my way.
So we've got Ambrose of West Derby is already feeling unappreciated. Well, you're sailing. I can't help that.
Begone! You are not my liege!
I think we should be able to hold out in Rennes. We've got the walls and everything like that, so I think that should be fine. Diplomatic following, yeah, France is obviously at war with us. We know that. These guys should land next turn, and then we'll get the leaders back into Caen, and we can start to perhaps launch a crusade against sort of Angers or Paris, maybe. Yeah, we can do either of them. Kind of cool. So let's just go through our recruitment. We've got quite a few places probably to build on. We'll build a blacksmith there. Dublin can't build. Is that it? Oh, London. What are we going to build here? City Watch? Yeah, it's going to be useful, isn't it? Okay. So that's all that lot built up. Make sure we're not about to be assaulted in Cairo, which we're not. I can imagine these guys are going to rapidly fall out with us. Because I guess it's going to be a largely... yes, very much a largely Muslim population. Okay, how are we going to do this? So we could recruit spies and assassins. How does the... where is it? The Thieves Guild. What does it actually do? Intelligence. So presumably it's just spies it's good for recruiting then. Let's recruit a spy. Why not? Let's see how useful they actually are. Okay, looking good. We're going to leave all those guys there for the moment. We could go and siege Alexandria, but then we're just going to be spreading ourselves out. I think for the moment we're just going to hang tight in Cairo. And does the Pope like us a bit more now? He doesn't hate us quite so much. That's always a good start. What else have we got to do this turn? So, do these move this turn?
Ships ready.
So it's basically just waiting for the next turn then now. Then we can land our troops in Caen, and then we can go and deal with this. Okay, so we are being assaulted.
This battle belongs to England. Men,
I can't see this being a problem. I think we should be able to hold out against these French without too much trouble. We already outnumber them, and we've got the walls as well, so I think they're just having a bit of a hopeless... so we've got our archers on the walls, we've got some spear militia on the walls. You're the slightly useless town militia. All these guys are equipped with mail, so it's not too much of a problem for me. And we've got these guys here. And when we put these guys on the walls, actually, behind our archers, since I think they're going to land with these ladders. Okay, let's get started. And these guys can defend the gate if they try and break through. They look quite cool with their mail and thick shields. I like them. Okay. So we're getting some fire on these town militia as they push in. All our archers should be firing away. Which they are doing. Even our archers have got padded coats on. I've killed 2% of the enemy already. It's a slaughter. And our archers can fire straight down into them, which is nice. These guys are all walking towards with their ram. I don't think we're going to set the ram on fire. I think that's a bit hopeful by the archer towers if they think we're going to be able to do that. I don't think these town militia are going to be staying in the fight there for long. These have really low morale, so as soon as they start to get engaged by our
the enemy have
militia
ladders
on the walls,
at the
I think they'll soon wear out.
Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Okay, so they're moving their ram up. So we are probably going to have to fight people on the ground. But that's okay, we can deal with that.
My lord! The enemy are battering down the gates!
So they're about to come over the top of the walls. We're going to engage the archers as well as everyone else. Hopefully we can hold them off. A lot of casualties probably already. This is them on the wavering already. Look at that. And they're broke. They did not go very well for them. I don't know if we really took any casualties. A few, not many. And now they're even taking casualties as they rout. We've got some archers here firing down us. We're doing quite a lot of tactics.
Our men are winning the battle.
They are through the gates though.
Continue like this, we will
Again,
smash
I'm still not too worried. Don't think that's going to be a problem for us. Smash forward, they come through. We've killed, what, 15% of them already. And they're only just through the walls.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
And you see, these are town militia, all these guys. Whereas we've got spear militia, which are far better than the town militia. So we'll just leave those 2 units to hold out, I think. Oh, the rams caught fire as well. It'll be naught but kindling now. But they are through, so it doesn't really matter now. No benefit to that anymore. But we could send this spear militia down behind them to come out of this here. And we'll just let them fight for a little bit. It does look quite cool on that, man. Consider how old this game actually is. I think it was really ahead of its time. A cool little battle between the various spearmen. Sergeant Spearman here. Not armoured though, thankfully. Okay, let's bring in our reinforcements. Should all charge out. Ooh. Flooding out into the back of the French, hopefully. Let's get these guys actually sort of attacking, so they can start to apply a bit more pressure to them. Okay, this is unexpected.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
actually resisting a lot more than I thought they would be. They sent all their Sergeant Spearmen up, and I'm really impacting my few men on this part of the wall. Oh, we're winning this fight on the ground though.
Bloodied. They have lost
That way,
half
it's
their
slaughtering
men.
them now. Okay, let's do the same thing back to them. We'll send a unit up the stairs if we can. They're currently engaged. We can get them to go through the through this wall and onto the wall and recharge these people.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
It doesn't matter;
It's
they're all
time to
routed.
press the attack. This is a clear
Not too
victory
bad, we only
that
lost
goes
76
to
men.
only men of great.
I thought we were being fine. I was a little bit shocked when they actually charged up that wall. I didn't expect them to try and kill me on the wall like that. Attack my poor archers.
You will regret it. You are making France as the Florins, the king.
Oh, they agreed.
The day is
There we go.
ours,
We got a bit
sire.
of money back. Maybe I should have just executed them. It would have been easier. Okay, so the Egyptians are sort of loitering around Cairo. Obviously quite annoyed about the fact that I just marched in and sieged their capital. Oh, the Pope is dead. I didn't like him anyway. So who have we got? The Spanish, the Polish. Neither of them really like us. But I guess I'm least likely to annoy like the Polish probably. Oh, it's Denmark. Oh, sorry, I thought that was Poland. I don't know. Or the Spanish. Go for that. Okay, he feels no ill will against. Oh, I voted for the wrong one. Everyone wants to vote for Denmark. Still, hopefully he doesn't hate us. Which he doesn't. She's not too bad. Still doesn't like Venice. No one seems to like Venice. So we have a spy recruited in Cairo. That's kind of cool. We can have a go with him. Hopefully he should get slightly improved ability because he's a Thieves Guild apprentice, which he is.
Where to, sir?
I don't know if this stupid little movie. Wow. So our spy is in by the looks of it. Cool. I even got a trait increase as well. Inconspicuous. Nice. So we might stand a chance of opening the gates if we actually went and besieged there.
Once
Which I might
I
actually
capture
do.
you, your title will mean nothing, infidel.
So we can construct at Edinburgh. and where was it? Edinburgh and Canal. So what are we going to build over here? Roads? Yeah, we'll build some dirt roads. I'm pretty sure dirt roads is just people walking along a track, not really something you construct. Okay, so we need to start retraining people at car. Who's the most damaged? You, and you, then you, then you, then you, then you. Okay. These people can land over here, and the army can move into the city, hopefully.
Bringing the men ashore, sire.
Oh, we can't put everyone in there.
Sire. My lord.
Get rid of you. I'm actually going to start taking people from here, I think.
Sire. Orders. Sire.
This is going to be a mobile army to go and kill the French.
Sire. My lord. Orders. My lord. Orders.
Yeah.
Urging army, my lord.
Cool, we now have a full strength army. He's probably just going to march straight on Paris, to be honest.
We go no further today.
We'll recruit a few more units now in Caen just to make sure it's safe. We don't end up getting captured or anything silly like that. So that seems pretty safe.
Ships ready.
Admiral can dock back up at the port.
Yes, sir.
I think we'll probably then go and end this episode here before we go next episode. I think we'll go to war with Paris. I think we'll also consider trying to siege Alexander because that will give us access to a port then, so we can sell our ships in there, and it's going to damage the Egyptians that little bit more. And then it's going to be a case of just trying to build these up and make them safe. I think Cairo should be fairly safe so long as it doesn't have civil revolt, because it's going to have ballista towers and things like that. It's going to make it a fairly formidable city. So hopefully that'll be safe. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please give the video a like, subscribe for more Total War content, and I shall see you all on the next episode.